Hi, I'm Jesse David Eisenberg with the JDE Law Firm. I'm a business litigation attorney, which means that my business is to protect your business. Now, today I want to talk about what do you do after you win your case. But first I want to say, if you have any questions about what you're going to hear today, you want to discuss your business, or you think you might have a potential case, all you have to do is go to jdelaw.nyc/consult. That's jdelaw.nyc/consult. Now, what do I do after I win my case? The reason I bring this up is I find it's a very common misconception that clients think once they win their case, the judge says, yep, you're right, they owe you $100,000. They think that basically it's like going to an ATM. Judge says pay, the defendant takes out their wallet, writes a check, hands over cash, whatever, and they get paid. That never happens. Okay, if the case gets settled, you'll get paid pretty fast. But if you win the case at trial or by motion, like in a motion for summary judgment, and again, I want to remind you, a motion for summary judgment is just where the court says based on documentation that one party automatically wins, it doesn't need to go to trial. So, what do you actually do? Because they're not handing over the money. Okay, there's a few options that are available to you. The first thing you have to do, and again, hopefully your attorney handles this, you docket the judgment in the county that the defendant is in, so you can go after the money. That's number one. The second thing is, if you know what bank they use, the defendant uses, you can send basically a information subpoena and get them to freeze, hopefully, whatever bank accounts they have there until they pay you. And there are exemptions that prevent them from freezing the accounts and stuff. I'm not going to get into that today. But if you know the bank, or you suspect which bank it'd be, you could send out a subpoena to that bank. That's one option. Another option is you send a subpoena to the defendant and send them a list of questions you want to answer. Where do you bank? What do you own? How do you plan on paying this? Things like that. The one I use generally has about 75 to 100 questions I ask them. I like that one, but I find it's more effective, though it costs the client a little more, is a post-judgment deposition. And you can ask those same questions that are in an information subpoena with a questionnaire, but you ask that in person. And you ask them, and you sit them down with a court reporter who's writing it all down. What are your bank accounts? What do you own? Things like that. And you find out what kind of assets they have. And then you can go after them one way or another. So those are the main things you do post-judgment to try and collect your money. Now, just a reminder, judgments last a while. Okay, depending on jurisdiction, it could be 10, it could be 20 years, and you can apply for more years after that. So even if they don't have the money right now, you can try and get it later when they do have the money. However, if they're broke, they're driving a 1980 Honda, they may never have the money, and you have to be prepared for that. Okay? But as to what you can do, just to say it again, you go after their bank accounts, you ask them what all their assets are, and you go after that. And, I should also mention, a judgment acts as a lien. So if they own property, let's say, you got a judgment against John Doe. John Doe owns a nice house. The judgment, they have to pay that off before they can sell the house. So you could get paid that day, whenever they actually do decide to sell. Okay, it's also, keeping this in mind, why a lot of attorneys recommend settlements. Because you know they're going to give you a set sum of money. You don't have to chase it. All right, so I hope this answers the question for you. What do you do after you win your case? And if you have any questions about what you heard today, you want to discuss your business, or you think you have a potential case, just go to jdelaw.nyc/consult. That's jdelaw.nyc/consult. And you can book that 10-minute phone or 30-minute in-person consultation with me. Once again, I'm Jesse David Eisenberg with the JDE Law Firm. I'm a business litigation attorney, which means that my business is to protect your business. Thanks for watching and listening.